So did Common really play Tiffany Haddish and break her heart?
Because it's behind you now, but like, is that something?
Oh, I lost everything.
So y'all, it has been almost 2 years since Tiffany Haddish and Common broke up, and it looks like Tiffany is not over him yet. She recently went into a meltdown and opened up about what really caused their breakup and why he dumped her. And y'all, it is messy. But did Common really play her, or does this have something to do with her messy child SA allegations? So Common and Tiffany Haddish were low-key one of the most random couples in Hollywood, because nobody even thought they would ever be a couple. Y'all know how there are celebs that people ship all the time because they just make sense? Yeah, Tiffany and Common are not one of those couples, and like I said, it just seemed random at the time. But to be fair, they made a pretty cute couple, and there were even speculations that they might end up doing the happily ever after thing, you know? But then they broke up in less than a year, and it looks like we finally know the real reason why. Now I'ma tell y'all right now, this story is finna get hella messy. Now before Common and Tiffany got together, they were both in a relationship that kinda ended in a messy way. Tiffany was previously married to William Stewart, even though she claimed that he was the love of her life and that she could never live without him and all that little cutesy stuff. But the marriage only lasted for 3 years, and Tiffany filed for divorce in 2011. But Common, on the other hand, was your private Hollywood playboy. He had a long string of relationships with big names in Hollywood like Taraji P. Henson, Serena Williams, and Erykah Badu. But the first serious relationship was Angela Rye, who is a political activist. The relationship was very unstable, and they were off and on again for a couple of years. But on one of their breaks, Common finally decided to step up and be a man. He took responsibility for the breakup and started working on himself. Apparently, he took this very long string of failed relationships to mean that there was something that he wasn't doing right. So he went to therapy to try to fix things. A few weeks after he ended therapy, he had an interview on Good Morning America where he claimed that he was better and was ready to settle down for a relationship that would lead to marriage.
You have to understand you're not going to get anybody that's perfect because you're not perfect. So understand that there's some certain things that you will compromise in choosing that partner. But as long as the core values, the values that are most important to you, that person, marks off on that list, then you good.
Now, not long after this, he met Tiffany on the set of a movie, The Kitchen, and things quickly heated up between them. But Common shocked everyone when he revealed that he had secretly gotten back with Angela, and people believe that he might end up proposing to her since he said that he was ready for marriage. But they broke up again after a couple of weeks, which shouldn't have been surprising because of how unstable their relationship had been from the very start. Well, he eventually rekindled things with Tiffany around 2020, and things started heating up between them once again. They were pretty cute together, and it was obvious that they had the hots for one another. They tried to play hide and seek with their fans for the first couple of weeks because they neither confirmed or denied that they were together. But when they eventually confirmed their romance, they did so in the cutest of ways. Tiffany was on a live Instagram session with Gabrielle Union when she tilted the camera to show Common in the background, and it was just cute.
I'll see you a little later. Yeah. What?
They were pretty open about their relationship after that, and they would even talk about how they complimented each other and how happy they made each other and other sweet stuff that lovers say. And again, people thought that Tiffany would finally be the woman to tie Common down because they looked so happy, and he also claimed that he was ready to settle down. But their bliss didn't last very long, and in 2021, it became clear that something had changed in the relationship, and it all started when Tiffany started talking about how she wanted to have kids and also be a foster mom. Common, on the other hand, didn't want kids, and this was where they first started having problems. Insiders claim that this caused a strain in their relationship, but they both decided to continue with the relationship and cross that bridge when they got to it. And things just cooled down after that, and they started going from trouble to more trouble. Y'all know how Common said that he was ready to get married, well, that changed because he showed no willingness to commit to Tiffany, even though she dropped major hints that she wanted him to get on one knee and pop the question. For example, she revealed that she wanted him to plan something big for her 41st birthday, saying, "I'm just hoping me and my man, we going hot air ballooning and having us a nice little meal. That's what I like to do. Every birthday, I try to do something I've never done before. I feel like it's an exciting way to live life. On my 39th birthday, I got drunk with my grandma. Never done that before. And on my 40th birthday, I had a bat mitzvah, and that was super fun. This birthday, 41, I want to go up in a hot air balloon." But Common didn't get the hint, and all he did with her was get some flowers and nothing else. Well, she decided to take a more direct approach and reveal exactly how she wanted to be proposed to. She revealed that she wanted him to propose to her with a piece of land instead of a ring. Well, not only did he not propose to her with a piece of land, he didn't propose at all. And this is what he said.
I'm gonna do what's good for me and the lady. You know, right now all I want is happiness, good times, peace on earth.
Baby, the secondhand embarrassment. I mean, well, a few weeks after that, he ended up breaking up with her for good. And of course, he gave the old Hollywood excuse of having busy schedules.
Once Tiffany and I got back on the move, it really didn't allow for us to spend as much time and put as much energy into our relationship. I don't think the love really dispersed. I just think it was just like we weren't feeding the relationship. And as you said, neither one of us is gonna stop. Like we both care about our crafts and what we do.
But according to insiders, that's all BS because the real reason behind the breakup was much more sinister than that. It seems like Common had noticed some of the red flags from Tiffany and he just couldn't brush them off. First off, she kept pressuring him to have kids, and it got to a point where he felt suffocated in the relationship. He wasn't ready for that kind of commitment, and Tiffany's relentless pushing for a proposal didn't help either. It felt like she was trying to force him into popping the question, which he didn't feel ready to do. And to make matters worse, she even went public with her desire to be proposed to. That's when he realized he was in over his head. But hold up, there is more to this story. Another insider spilled some more juicy details, and it looks like Tiffany's red flags were not just about marriage. The insider didn't spill all the details, but they hinted that it might have had something to do with the serious allegations against Tiffany. We're talking about the alleged child SA allegations. There was a lawsuit filed by a woman named Jane Doe last year accusing Tiffany of some serious inappropriate behavior. And get this, Jane Doe's mom had actually tried to sue Tiffany before, but didn't succeed. It's not entirely clear how much Common knew about it at that time, but according to the insider, he had had enough information to realize he needed to bail before Tiffany's actions could ruin not only her career, but his as well. Somebody commented, Tiffany Haddish says she wanted Common to propose to her with a duplex in her name instead of a ring, and Common dumped her 2 days later. Hells nah. Another person said, no wonder Common dumped Tiffany Haddish, she's a vile woman. And this other person tweeted, word on the street is Common got wind of the tape about Tiffany Haddish months ago, the main reason why he left her. But do you guys think Tiffany's SA allegations were why Common dumped her, or do you think he was just being a player? Drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.